very loud. But I suppose it was a cutscene. I'm barely talking during those.
Death was yes. Geralt?
What?
Black. Yeah. It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgierd's brother.
Geralt. There's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that her name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
It seems...
Ooh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Seems like, at least in some of these points, no matter what choice you make, it will bow out the same way.
Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
And I do like how you get to control. Now that you know Vladimir is possessing Geralt, you actually get to the conversation choices as him, and even the little arrow, icon changes. It's blue now instead of the normal gold, which also fits with the exclamation point for the expansion. It's blue. Yeah.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
Except we don't know where that is.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see.
Uh-huh.
A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well. But no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
But yeah, it doesn't seem like it changes much, some of the choices you make. Like, in either case, the possession storyline still happens. Hmm? What?
Keep your paws off her.
I have no idea.
This whole Witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
Got a point. I can level up. Not even sure what I'll put a point into. I feel like I have everything I'd want. Probably not, but...
Bloody fine mount. Powerful rub. Withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts. Faster.
Roach is able to detect ghosts. That's impressive. Oh, Arachnomorph. We'll shank it. Want to see if the ghost has anything to say.
Well, how long will it make me wait?
Huh. These require... silver. Shite. Come on. But yeah, I was seeing if the ghost would have anything to say about this. It's just easier to call him the ghost than his name, because I, well, really don't remember it right now. And I think it was kind of hard to pronounce. Certainly not one naming scheme that I'm used to. I do have all the journal entries to go read through. I'll do them before the end of the game. But yeah, there's talk of a Witcher 4 at some stage, but
Faster.
apparently their CD Projekt, Geralt's story is over now. If there's a Witcher 4, he won't be in it. Which is sad because I like, it would be great to see more, but at the same time,
I
it's not.
remember that mill. Whenever Olgi...
It's while it'll be nice to see more of him, at the same time it's nice to see, no, here's the end point, his story's done. If there's a fourth Witcher, it'll be something new. That's kind of nice in its own way, we get to see more of the setting, but without, while leaving the characters to rest, and just calling an end to their arc without dragging things out too far, because after a certain point it gets kind of ridiculous.
I got up to mischief. We'd hide out in there. We snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
So I could travel around the countryside and probably get various prompts from him. But I'm not too sure if I want to do that. I feel like I should have rather manually saved.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, hold. Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now. We're merely borrowing.
This'll do wonderfully.
God damn it. Wonder would that play out differently if I had stuff.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made.
It also looks completely different to what was actually on the
Now,
clothesline.
for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat.
For... It's basically an upper-class brigand.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
But yeah, upper-class brigand. He's, giving, the brigandness, he's got, mannerisms and stuff you don't really expect, The way he speaks, I'm going to a wedding, I must be, neatly shaved, that kind of thing. Okay, even though he's saying he'll stay away, both of his options are rather flirty. One thing I do dislike in games, and obviously in Witcher 3 this is to a lesser extent, but it's like you'll get conversation choices, but you won't really get the full scheme of them. Certainly, other like particularly Fallout 4 is a wicked example of that, where every option is just basically yes, and you don't actually have a clue what you're saying. It's just sarcastic, yes, no, something else. But apparently they all end up in yes anyway. Apparently. But yeah, that really bugs me. I like to know exactly what I'm going to say. I would also go so far as I'd like to know how my character is saying it. Because, like, I remember there's a choice earlier on in Witcher 3 where Geralt's like, you know, play nice to Dijkstra. And it's just like, play nice is in, you know, what do you mean? You know? But he says it in a sarcastic, joking way. But, you know, it could have meant, you know, differently. You know? So it's, I think that will be a handy thing, you know, just in brackets at the end, flirty, sarcastic, you know, just as a clarification of how the character's saying it. Because if it's a role-playing game and you have a particular image in mind for your character, having things, like, knowing how your character's going to say something is just as important as what they're saying. Because, like, let's say I use the phrase, "Ah, you poor bastard." I can say, yeah, you poor bastard. You know, that's sarcastic and, you know, mocking. I was like, oh, you poor bastard. That's, you know, sympathetic. You know, there's a vast mile of difference between the two. So it's, you know, if you're, like, role-playing, it's a role-playing game, and you, like, want to follow a particular image for your character, it is very useful to know what your character is saying and how they're saying it. Tone and whatnot matters for a lot. Mouth tone, if it's flirty, sarcastic, you know, all that matters for a ton. So, a bit more detail on that front will be fantastic. So, we must get to know each other better, or you see, Geralt can't hold a candle to me. I will go with this.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it. For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
Yeah, the guy can be rather charming, I suppose. I can see the little cursors changed, pointers changed color again. It's a nice little detail.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
Just kind of want to see the face crawl pulled again.
What, for example?
It would do you good.
Relaxed?
What I mean is...
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you...
He seems so sad. Just want to hug him.
We'll talk later.